Blessings to you, my energetic beings, and welcome back to the Musing Moon Meditation. And this Musing Moon is dedicated to the new moon in the season of Scorpio, the executioner. And if you have yet to tune in to my Musing with Tanya D podcast, we do have the angelic being Jeremiah on the highway for the season of otherworldly insights as well. So be sure to literally check that out or tune in. And also happy listening there. And if you've been listening in or tuning in for a while, again, inshallah and ashe. I am Tanya D, and I teach people about tuning into their energy body through the realm of the elementals, into the imaginal, to ground, source, connect, protect, and to listen to how you too can package your greatest asset, you, and become the being, the star that you are meant to be. Living our life purpose sometimes, often, can feel like a curse, but the blessing is in the ingredients, and you are the ingredients. The study and the learning and the teaching is in the case. So I really assist people to learn how to play with the elements and utilize the gifts of the other world to bring light to who they are, whether it's through your energetic subtle centers along with the cosmic highway, turning fear into your ally, into your greatest asset. But I am a practicing holistic shaman and medium, an otherworldly life coach, and a subtle energetic surgeon. And my intention is to use the power of the indigenous technologies, our original divine blueprint, to navigate our soul's harmonic, the ninth energetic center above our head, gold streaming in, through the realms of the elemental highway into those imaginal realms. With offerings, rituals, and prescriptions, the otherworldly medicine kind. But my goal literally is to really assist you into navigating your prime directive. And I do call myself a holistic Shaw medium. And I welcome you to my audio medicine room. And if you haven't already, please do be kind and subscribe to my channel, either my Musing podcast, Musing with Tanya D on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, my newsletter to be in the knowing, or where you're tuning in right now on YouTube, along with other social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. But if your soul is wishing to dive on deeper, head on over to my Musing Corridor. This is where I have many offerings to assist you, to guide you at club.tanyad.tv. Again, I am your holistic Shaw medium assistant. You are your own healer, but sometimes we do need a shamanic otherworldly life coach to see beyond the beyond, sharing insight into an otherworldly perspective. So wherever you are, I will be sure to meet you there. So with all of that as an intro, welcome to the Scorpio new moon, streaming in on October 25th at 4:48 a.m. Salt Lake City Mountain Time, in my village, 3:48 Pacific, 5:48 Central, and 6:48 Eastern Time. But check your time zone for when she apexes for you. So she's arriving at the cusp of the second degree, and this is the emotional tidal wave. This is the degree of the moon. And being that the moon is in Scorpio, this is the stuff hidden under the emotional rug. So it might be time to dive into those emotional realms, diving in as deep as ever so possible. So our heart's desire to have more meaningful emotional exchanges, more so now than any other time, even if it's not so easy peasy. So you may be feeling forced to transform, to change, to shift a variety of things, like out of those shallow relationships. Maybe they're just not satisfying anymore, cleansing and purifying and clarifying the waters. And as a human design reflector, I can honestly say that I so love the moon. I follow the goddess of the night. The moon renews. She bursts anew. She's like this galactic lunar reset. Try waiting 30 days before you make a decision. So this really does happen when the sun does this dance. It's doing this galactic dance with the moon, inviting in the new, birthing the new. And new moons aren't just about a new cycle, but they're also about those new beginnings, new changes, new transformation. This one is got the Pluto directive, but this one is also bringing in a solar eclipse. So this is an entirely new, different frequency vibration. It may feel like a tornado or a hurricane of emotions. All of those hidden secrets, things that are under the rug or under the sheets, or bringing along this sensual frequency vibration. And it's ripe, it's intriguing, it's mystical, it's mystery. And being that Scorpio, being a water sign, the queen of all the taboo, reminds me of Lilith. I'm just saying that out loud, my cat Lilith. But this is going to be like this sultry, sexy energy, unveiling the myths behind those cloud lines. It's intense. It's kind of prompting vulnerability, those hidden desires within our emotional field. But being that it's this eclipse new moon at the emotional state of awareness, you may just want to take that breath, take that pause, hold sacral space too, might as well say that. Maybe that's what I needed to say. Go into your sacral. We'll get to this meditation, but definitely the sacral channel is online. But for any new moon rituals, it's the peace in the pause. And this eclipse is even on the south node, creating a cosmic vortex. So we sort of are starting with this ending followed with a new beginning on the north node. So we're doing this, we are doing a cosmic dance. So really trusting the manifestation, the emotional foundation, trusting our gut feelings. And again, if you have yet to listen to my Musing with Tanya D podcast, it is dedicated to the angelic being Jeremiah. I would for sure tune into that, especially with this new moon. And Scorpio, we are slicing, we are cutting away things in a new way of setting a cosmic foundation, creating that sacred space, protection. It's all about sacred boundaries, energetic boundaries. So it may feel as if hell has literally froze over. We have drawn this cosmic line. So being a solar eclipse, it's more intense. So the moon, the sun, and Venus, again, listen to the musing episode dedicated to Libra, to Venus as well, because Venus is in the cosmic soup here, this cosmic stellium. So it's at the degree of the sacral, the feeling, it's clairsentience, it's synergy energy, what we feel, what lights us up, what we're open to. They're all doing this dance. So I feel and I feel safe. I feel and I feel connected. So you're connecting and you're protecting. So this is how we feel and how the world feels. So there's something in the world that's stirring in the cosmic soup that's going to hit the fan. The shift is hitting the fan. So feelings of being emotionally safe, maybe putting ourselves first. We're in the safety and the survival netting. And the outside world outside of us is separate. So we are literally protecting ourselves and our feelings, our home, our family. So this new moon solar eclipse is designed to protect our inner waters, to make us feel safe inside of ourselves, and also protecting our emotional foundation, our heart, our home, our hearth, our family, our moon, the fourth house, the mother. So we are literally holding space, taking a breath and taking a pause, connecting and protecting. So, being that it's also the eclipse season is just beginning, and Pluto, highly transformative. So it's like these portals into a fast track to the next chapter of our soul's evolution. So we tend to we're going to be undergoing this probably cosmically abrupt transformation where life is changing so very fast, which it is, faster than our ancestors ever arrived to. So we may be feeling differently. It's going to affect each of us differently. We're going to feel this intensity, and others, might barely notice it because they're going through their own intensity. So there's this galactic soul upgrade that may be noticed in our life, or at the very least needed in our cosmic soup. So if you're at the end of a journey and you're looking to leap into a new one, the Merlin effect, eclipses often bring the bridge between and the bridge we've been waiting for. So they work together doing the cosmic dance. So this energy is so potent that you may tend to feel, I don't know about you, but maybe the month prior. So we've got this solar new moon coming up and a total lunar blood moon eclipse coming up as well. So they are connected and they've been doing this dance. So being in the season on the sign of Scorpio, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's a gentle opener, but it is a cosmic boundary getting created, energetic boundaries. So new doors are opening and they're forming these new energetic streams, these pathways that we get to cosmic stream down. So the energy is fresh, it's inviting, it's reminding us what our soul, our prime directive, our personal medicine, what did we come here to achieve in Earth School? So maybe you're feeling a little more inspired. Maybe you've been planting new seeds. Maybe you're beginning a new chapter in your story, in your life. Or maybe you're finding yourself connected to a higher level of your soul, your Sira. Maybe you called in Jeremiel. Maybe you're having this understanding and you're diving deeper into yourself. Maybe you're peeling back that Scorpio onion, peeling back some layers to go into your own cosmic truth. And Venus is in the mix too, just adding to the flavor. Maybe you're cutting away things that you used to be open to. Maybe you no longer want to receive the Valentine card. But Venus being, what we open up and what we receive, it's beauty, it's heart, it's expansion, it's love. So it's also in the harmony, the balancing vibrations out into the galactic corridor of the cosmic highway. So we've got this energy to really expand our hearts, to open us up, to give and receive love in our lives, and to think about what our heart and our being, our essence, our soul truly values. So you may find it's easier to love, maybe it's easier to give, maybe it's easier to receive. Maybe you can hone in and focus on what is truly important to your heart and to your feelings. So we've got this expansive energy in our heart, our core, and also our emotional. So we've got our heart and we've got our sacral and we've got the shaman portal all doing a cosmic dance. So you may gain some clarity to assist you to navigate those challenges, those energetic hiccups in our relationships. Maybe you decide that your heart no longer wants to be involved in a certain cosmic soup dynamic or relationship. Maybe you find that your heart's ready to open up and move on to a new exciting chapter. Relationships do involve work, but under this energy of the solar eclipsed new moon, you may have the intuitive insight, the understanding of whether you want to stay in the work or change how you are approaching the work, or just release it down the cosmic streams altogether. So this decision ultimately must come from your sacred heart, your chalice, and this is where our cosmic streams of grace come in to support us. So if you wish to break on through to the other side and release the walls and the barriers, you can do that with this new eclipsed moon. And Venus, again, the goddess energy, goddess of love, being so strong and intense, you may notice yourself embracing this dynamic duo within your own life, just embodying the feminine divine, the energy of it, to feel beautiful, to really climb into your own skin and nourish your artful creativities, creating a new blank canvas, just activating your own natural abilities to show compassion, forgiveness. Maybe you're activating your own sexual prowess and standing up for what feels right in your heart space and embracing the wisdom of Mother Nature, the earth plane. Maybe you've also been feeling repressed and this energy is rising up from below that cosmic rug that's been hidden. And you've got this emotional frequency where your voice, that emotional frequency is just longing, having that heartfelt desire to be heard and expressed. Maybe you're just feeling and thinking about new connections or old connections and just building and creating and being part of a village, a tribe, a community. So if you've maybe felt alone since the cosmic soup of the experience started in 2020, this would be the essence of the time to really plant the seeds for attracting your tribe, those like-minded, loving, supportive villagers out there. So you can take the energy and expand your heart space, growing a village, a community, aligning, resonating more with what your values are. That intensity is going to be magnified under this energy. So really use it to your advantage. So absolutely 100% set your intentions if it feels aligned. And we generally don't need to do so much effort. I mean, I'm always doing rituals for the new and the full moons. And during, all month long for something, because this one's more intense. It's going to carry the energy and the power to really assist us to create, transform, and shift whatever it needs to be. So really utilizing this opportunity, maybe sit back, go with the flow, trust the universe, trust the Great Spirit, trust your gut that things are going to be coming and brought to you, and just rising with the flow and accept the path you're on. The changes are going to be so intense and powerful, but oftentimes we really have to accept the way things are, and then the birthing of the new ideas, inspirations, and the new ways of being really arrive, just assisting us to move forward within it, which is galactic exciting. So with that, I'm trying to make my Musing Moon meditations not galactically long, but I am going to do hopefully little snippets of each of the signs and then dive into the meditation. So with that, Aries, talk about galactic transformations. This is really an eclipse about teaching you the art and the science of letting go. So really don't be afraid to address the shadows in the closet that are no longer working for you, utilizing this gift and this purpose and this passion to take things deep, take them down a notch, allowing yourself to get vulnerable to, allow things to happen for you, not against you. You don't have to always be in control. So again, it might feel like a dark night of the soul. Maybe you're going down to a new depths of intimate relationships. Maybe you're finding yourself facing some intense inner desires. So really don't be afraid to venture into your shadows, as you may discover something new and different that you'd never thought of before. Where Taurus, this new moon, is prompting you to get real and intense in your relationships. Are your needs being met, or are you putting others before your own? Which I'm sure you do. So this could be a beginning of the end, or the beginning of a new chapter, a new story. Maybe you're feeling a little out of sync in your love life. So this is going to be the shift, the transformation, Scorpio, that you've been looking for. So it really is activating your sign intensely and strongly. So really, it might even shake the rug underneath you in your relationship sector. Maybe you're finding yourself getting close to somebody in a very intense, meaningful way. Maybe you're making those deep commitments. But either way, it's a relationship dynamic for you that's transforming and shifting with powerful intensities. Maybe you're having opportunities to connect with people one-on-one. They're just emerging from the soil. So just roll with the changes and make room in your life for these otherworldly conditions. Geminis. Woo, I'm a Gemini, so this is exciting. This is going to be a little rock and roll, a little turbulence within your foundations. So you might run into those energetic hiccups, those obstacles that interfere with your day-to-day rituals. So it's a great time to realize that you don't have to do it all on your own. Really open up, ask for help. So if you find yourself in a pickle or a bind, just take notice of where and who's there for you when you need them the most. And I'm telling you, my Scorpio moon, I always wonder who's going to be there for me. But just know that your day-to-day responsibilities are shifting, they're transforming. So really get ready to restyle your schedule. This eclipse is having you take on a deeper inventory of your needs and your to-do list, really helping you get clearer on what you should keep and what's just clutter, what's in the way. You may find events surrounding this lunation like shifting the rhythm of your day-to-day routine. So it might feel a little bit otherworldly, destabilizing, but it's probably exactly what you need in the long run, so you feel more valued and that life has gift and purpose. Where Cancer, this is igniting your artistic passions, just reveling in the rush of creativity and just toying around with anything that's not finished. Maybe you're coloring outside of the box. Maybe you're getting outside of the box. Don't get afraid to be messy. Have some fun. Tap into your inner baby, the inner child. This is the sacral, our emotional field. Do what lights you up. Do what makes you happy. It's a buzzing energy. It's going to boost and bring you back to some cosmic cheer in your life, along with this energy changing, especially when it comes to matter of your heart, your emotional foundation. So maybe capitalize on it, push your passions, bring them to the forefront. It's maybe there's a new romance. Maybe there's somebody sweeping you off your feet all of a sudden. Maybe you're getting engaged. Maybe you've got this surprising energetic shift in what kind of people you want to date. Following your heart. Open up to some excitement. Let that lead your way. The horizon is open. The inspiration is flowing. It's possibly going to come in a very otherworldly, unusual form. Leo. Oh boy, Leo, it's time for you to dial it in. Going back to your root. Back to your wedame, your roots. Back to nature. So this is like adding some spark and some sentimentality, feelings surrounding your domestic relationships. So what is your home? What does home life mean to you? You know, is it enough or do you need more? Maybe you need some time off. Maybe you need a reset. Maybe you need to spend some time with people that really fill up your cup beyond the chalice, beyond the brim of what that cup looks like. You are literally rebuilding your life from the inside to the out. So, you know, it could actually rock your heart. And emotional events, maybe when it comes to your family, your connection with the divine family, maybe a living situation, maybe your childhood memoirs, because this is happening as well. The moon's in your 12th house there, just stirring up your reconnection to your personal rootedness. Maybe you're redefining who and what makes you who you are. So it's this foundation beneath your feet is really creating a solidity of something new, something different. It's changing shape and form. So just be in alignment, trust the process. Virgo, this is like major shifts in the way you process your thoughts. So Scorpio is like enlivening and sparking your intuition. So really tap into Jeremiah, into your psychic side, your visions, your clairvoyance, your clairsentience. It's a great time to receive those galactic downloads, but it's not a great time to act on them, however. So just kind of invite what comes in, take notice, and wait until the season of the eclipse world is over before you act on any of them. And you're always attuned anyway to all the particulars of any event situation. But this is going to have a different nuance. It's kind of like a seance-y kind of feeling, seeing how things fit in your life. So maybe a casual conversation, maybe a minor energetic hiccup could have major implications, whether it's love, money, or just your overall mind. So really keep your intuitive gifts, your ears, your clairaudience, and your eyes peeled for information, peeling back the layers and inspiration that might just be hiding right beneath your nose. So these opportunities are just going to be cropping up when you least expect them. Don't nitty-gritty or discount the details, no matter how fine, small, or minute in the moment. Or Libra, what do you value the most? Seriously. So this is shaking up your house of money and security. Do you really want access to a lifestyle that's being supported, or do you want different streams of income? Do you want to find new ones? So this could be like, a swoop and dive and dine, just remembering that everything happens for you and not to you. That is the access key. Maybe look back 6 months from now and it's all going to make sense, because that's kind of how these eclipse seasons work. And, it's really here to assist you to get real about your money, about your values. It's about excavating shame and hang-ups about your income, your lineage, your value. It doesn't cost money to feel valuable. Being worthy of what you really, truly, authentically have to offer. So dive in, dig in deep, and start breaking out of those old structured patterns. Shake things up. Do things differently when it comes to money and resources, works and bonuses, things like that. Again, this is all playing out in your second house of money. So that's why that's all happening there. And Scorpio, if it feels like you are going through an identity crisis, it's probably because you are on the precipice of a metamorphosis. So this is a period of acceptance of what's working, what's not, while at the same time allowing for changes to shape this new version of who you authentically are. So being that this new moon is gravitating or flowing through your first house, this is going to bring some major changes that you have literally been needing. So start thinking about reoccurring themes from now and into May of this last eclipse. There is a undercurrent story there, and it's asking you to actually read between those lines, whatever those lines are saying for you and through you and to you. Along with being that it's this intense eclipse is actually climaxing in your field of emotions. It's really a time of deep personal reinvention as well. So, sometimes the sign is represented by the symbol of the phoenix rising from the ashes in this magnificent otherworldly transformation. And that's exactly kind of the process that you're in the midst of. So just kind of prepare to shed that old skin like a snake as you kind of step in and through these new doors and into this unknown but extremely exciting new future. It's the light of these luminaries, but your star power is really the light that's shining on just bright as ever. And Sagittarius, are you needing some solo time? Do you want to climb in your skin and vegetate alone in a hot bath? So you're kind of in this midst of a spiritual renewal, the cosmic soup. So you might have some feelings that have been suppressed under the rug, hidden secrets bubbling to the surface. It really is time to say goodbye and just, open up your door to the new star, the cosmic star, the cosmic Hall of Fame star. So this is the powerful energy, just cleansing and releasing all the things that no longer serve you. Grudges included, forgiveness. Again, listen to the angelic being Jeremiah for the season of Scorpio. That is in the mix. So normally, you are the life of the party, but, the beams and the rays of this new moon, you might just find that you turn into a golden egg. Free-spirited energy is all going inside. Listen to your higher self, your Sira. So it's like about the great inner awakenings. It's spiritual growth. It's intuitive expansion. And spending time alone. Be a reflector. Relax. Climb into your skin because your soul is doing a lot of stretching, getting out of the typical and into the unfamiliar. Capricorn, for you, it's all about community. So really lean into others, create a new village. The emotions and the mysteries may just be bubbling to the streams, just connecting with your tribe, maybe a new crew. You're going to be on this cosmic wave, a vortex of this energy that's very unpredictable and otherworldly. So take a bath, take a break, take a pause. Leave the mechanical world, things that create burnout. Leave those to the sidecar, basically. Don't take that extra shot. Knowing you're a hard worker, so, your career is always going to be important to you. Climbing that mountain. So looking beyond just the job title and just figure out what lights your heart up. What kind of contribution do you want to contribute, not just to the world, but to be of service to humanity? How can you align your gifts and your talents with the needs of the entire galaxy, the collective, the cosmic collective? What ways can you connect with community, your village, that are like more inspiring? So really allow your heart to open. open up to these otherworldly possibilities that possibly may just be endless. Where Aquarius, what? You're going to be seen. What? Yes. This is like up to you to set up your own stage, your own version, your own character, your own idea of what success is. So don't let hard work or discipline force you into that cosmic solitude. It's okay to let in a little fun, maybe a promotion, a new job, a pay raise. Maybe it's a sign to just do something different, feel different. What's wrong with feeling great? It's not the time to make that galactic move, but that doesn't mean you can't focus that energy forward and into a galactic move. Maybe take notes, write goals. So you're really getting activated with some accelerated growth. It's intense, especially when it comes to authority. This is playing out in your 10th house and how you shine in the world. So shine on. So your career might be transforming, actually, emotionally. You might feel it inside of you. So really don't be afraid to step into and step up into your power, like take charge for your own skin, your reputation, and stream this light into the future. I think that's galactic optimistic myself. Where Pisces, oh my gosh, a fellow water sign, you are going to be pushing your boundaries, getting outside of your cosmic ocean. How's that sound? And it's a time to expand. It's the time to really seek truth in your relationships. What are you personally passionate about? Spiritually passionate about? Maybe it's time to start putting together the goal of a lifetime or a timeline. Maybe you want to go see the world. Maybe you want to go out into the world. Maybe you want to experience a different part of the world. Whatever you can dream up, push yourself down that path and bring it into your reality, seriously. And it might even just feel like somebody's taken you out of your own cosmic goldfish bowl and tossed you straight into the galactic ocean with all the big fish. Maybe it's a well. So, it's about getting out of your comfort zone. It's time to expand, digging deep into your mind and your soul, questioning everything that you thought you knew and things you may have believed about life, and opening up and embracing coddling. It's like the cosmic cloud comforting of a cloud is what I'm getting. Different perspectives. Maybe it's eye-opening, fresh light, different ways of thinking, and those rays being beamed into your consciousness, which is cosmically kind of hard for you. You little fish, you got one foot in two realms simultaneously all of the time. So with all of that, I tried to slim it down. Let's take a breath and take a pause. We're getting into our cosmic soup, embracing this transformation of our feelings and our cosmic webbing. We are safe. We are secure. We are embodied. We are feeling great. We are feeling nurtured. Maybe we're feeling like we're doing a life review. I'm not sure, but we're going to be working with the Shaman's Portal. We're going to be streaming in silver to deflect, silver to transform, silver to be a conduit. We're going to stream it down into the sacral. And when you do that, I want you to hold it for a pause of 3. And then on your exhale, I want you to blow it out your heart space, your heart chalice. So take a pause and take a breath. You're climbing into your skin, holding for a count of 3 and exhale. Inhale. We're just breathing right now. We're just becoming embodied. And after you've done that like 3 times, go ahead and breathe in through your Shaman's Portal. Don't worry about where it's at. You're breathing in silver streams down to your sacral, holding for a count of 3, and we are creating sacred space, protected spheres of light. And on our exhale, we know we are safe, we are secure. All negativity is outside of our cosmic sphere. We are forgiving ourselves, we are forgiving of others. Going to exhale and release through our heart's chalice. So it's kind of doing like a ping pong. Inhale through the shaman's portal down to the sacral. And we are going to upcycle our emotional foundation. Our feelings are being heard. They're not centered. They're coming up from underneath the cosmic rug. And as we exhale and release all feelings, and we're bringing in Jeremiah to assist us with our clairvoyance and our dream state and our awareness. Inhale through the shaman's portal. I almost said the crown, which is great. Silver streams down to the sacral. Hold for a count of 3. And we're exhaling out our heart, any beliefs that are not in alignment with our life review, our Akashic records. Exhale and release. Inhale through the shaman's portal down to the sacral. Hold for a count of 3. And on this exhale, we are exhaling all the things that we've been law of attracting that aren't in alignment at the same frequency with our Akashic records, our soul's prime directive. Exhale and release. Inhale through the shaman's portal down to the sacral, swirling in that cosmic soup. Hold for a count of 3. And on the exhale, through your heart's chalice, the silver lining is releasing any thoughts or ideas or attitudes that are negative towards your emotional foundation, your home, your hearth, your family. Exhale and release. Inhale through the shaman's portal down to the sacral, silver streams of light. And on your exhale through your heart, you are exhaling the ability to receive. You are opening up your heart, Venus energy. You are releasing relationships that no longer serve you. You are removing all the cosmic cords that are tidying up. You are cleansing space. Exhale and release. And on this final pour of streams through our 8th energetic center down to our sacral, hold for a count of 3 and just know that you are in sacred space. You are protected. You have removed any ties that are lower frequency vibration. You are forgiving yourself. You are forgiving of others. You are opening up your spidey senses. And Jeremiah is holding your hand, assisting you to these new cosmic airwaves. Exhale and release those silver streams into your cosmic sphere and know that you are protected. You are deflecting all negativities, whether it's thoughts, beliefs, relationships, emotions, heartfelt or not heartfelt. You are safe in your container in a cosmic sphere of silver light bubbling around you for the season of Scorpio. So with that, until the full moon, which is going to be galactic juicy, if this episode inspired you in any way, shape, or form, please tag at the Tanya D while you are listening to it. And with that, I will see you on the other side. And just a quick shout out. I am launching my membership mentorship site. Actually launching it on this new moon. So if you feel enticed, excited, curious, optimistic, feeling it within your feelings of your cosmic soup, to join me to set the foundation go to tanyad.com and check it out and let me know what you think of that as well. And as always, I will see you on the other side, or at least in a few weeks, or on the Daily Snippet. We've got options. Blessings to you and Ashe.